Welcome into another video. This time we're going over the AFC South's depth chart. I hope you enjoy. I'm looking at the AFC South now. Let's go over the Jacksonville Jaguars and the wide receiver position. It's exciting. They got Calvin Ridley coming back from suspension now. He came over from Atlanta. I think you add him to this offense, it's going to be nothing but potent, right? I mean, we got Christian Kirk and Zay Jones that's there from last season. Now we're adding Calvin Ridley, who could possibly even be the #1 wide receiver there as well. Tim Jones, Jamal Agnew, Parker Washington, a bunch of guys I'm really not too excited about. But you look at the tight end, they ended up getting Evan Ingram back, signing on the tag. So, and then they ended up drafting Brenton Strange. I'm not crazy about Brenton Strange. I don't think he's a very good tight end myself. But Evan Ingram's definitely serviceable for you. Good fantasy option. I just hope they can get a long-term extended deal with Evan Ingram so we know he's going to stay still and give Trevor Lawrence all the opportunity in the world to succeed. Now, at running back position, we do have Travis Etienne. Travis Etienne's a good running back, and I love the running back rookie they got out of Auburn and Tank Bigsby. I think that is a great pick for this team. Somebody that Travis Etienne can now share the workload with. He's going to be taking over Jermichael Hasty pretty easily. I don't think this is the Travis Etienne show. I do think it's going to be a timeshare between Tank Bigsby and Travis Etienne, and they're going to give Tank the ball in the goal line and in the red zone. He's going to have the opportunity. Etienne's more, he can run the ball in between the tackles. He's going to be also the third down back as well, but Tank Bigsby's going to get some early down role, and I think he will be fantasy relevant this season. So let's move over to the next AFC South team here. We can talk about the Tennessee Titans, and this is a team that you can go ahead and say they're rebuilding, right? Soon they're going to be. This is probably going to be the last season. Derrick Henry, he might even be traded by the trade deadline this year. But looking at the wide receivers here, Treylon Burks was the rookie last year. He's going to be the #1 wide receiver for this team. Nick Westbrook, another good wide receiver, serviceable wide receiver for Ryan Tannehill, which I believe Tannehill will end up being moved on from after this season anyway. And then we're looking at the tight end position, Chigo Okonkwo. Now, I know a lot of people, they may be oversleeping because it's the Tennessee Titans, but I'm telling you, Chigo will be one of the top 5 tight ends in the NFL for fantasy football next season. I'm calling it right now, but I think Chigo has an opportunity to have all the targets in the world. Tell me who's going to steal his targets, other than Treylon Burks. It's going to be Chigo all day long. I think Ryan Tannehill's going to look at him early and often, and eventually there may be an opportunity where Will Levis comes in. And what do rookie quarterbacks like to do? They like to check the ball down to the tight end because it's kind of their safety blanket. I think Will Levis will use Chigo as well. So no matter who's going to be running the offense here, whether it's Tannehill or whether it's Levis, they're going to be using Chigo, and I think that's going to be just a good opportunity for them. So looking at the running back position, Derrick Henry, there was already rumors of them moving on from Derrick Henry, but they're not quite going to do that yet. He's probably going to be there for one other year. He's going to be the ball carrier. I think it's going to be decent just because they do have Derrick Henry. They did draft a running back in Tajay Spears, but Spears has got a lot of knee issues. He's got a lot of injury history, and he's a smaller back as well. He's not going to take over as the bell cow for this offense, even if Derrick Henry goes down or gets traded. There's going to be a big old cluster between Tajay Spears, Hassan Haskins, and Julius Chestnut. So we'll see how that kind of plays out, but that really wraps up the Tennessee Titans. So looking at another AFC South team, and that's going to be the Indianapolis Colts, a team that I'm kind of really excited about, mostly because they got that rookie Anthony Richardson in there. But we'll go over him in a minute. Let's look at the wide receivers here. Alec Pierce, Michael Pittman Jr., Isaiah McKenzie. 3 wide receivers I really do like. I do like McKenzie coming over from the Buffalo Bills. Nice speedster, down the field type of wide receiver. I think he's going to go really well with Anthony Richardson's cannon for an arm. Mike Strachan, Ashton Doolin, and Josh Downs, the rookie wide receiver over there from North Carolina. I think Downs and Richardson they've already been working together. They're rumored to be working together in the parking lot before they even got started. So somebody who can develop into a rapport with Richardson, probably be fantasy relevant for your team early as this year. So at the tight end position, we finally got Jelani Woods taking over as the #1 tight end over Mo Alley Cox and Kylan Granson. I think these 3 tight ends really do a timeshare, but I think Jelani Woods, this is he's 6'7". This is the year he becomes the guy. He's a very athletic freak. Like I said, 6'7". He can make a lot of noise this season. They've got some athletic freaks on this team with Jelani Woods and Anthony Richardson. So they do have Gardner Minshew right now slotted as the #1 quarterback. Let's just be honest. I don't think Gardner Minshew is going to be the starting quarterback for this team. It's going to be Anthony Richardson. So sooner rather than later. And then at running back, obviously Jonathan Taylor. We love Jonathan Taylor, what he can do. Zach Moss is the backup to that. And Evan Hull is a rookie quarterback, rookie running back that we do have to look out for. I think he can take over for Zach Moss and be the backup running back for this football team. So looking at the next team, let's go over the Houston Texans with the AFC South here. There's some players here that we need to look at to be fantasy relevant as well. So Nico Collins and Robert Woods is going to be there. John Mechie, somebody we have to remember. He was, because of his diagnosis, he wasn't with the football team last year for his rookie season. But a wide receiver that's out of Alabama that can be really dominant at times. I really like John Mechie. And then Tank Dell. Tank Dell is a wide receiver that whenever CJ Stroud was drafted, he sold. Tank Dell was like, hey, come get me. CJ Stroud told the Texan organization, I want Tank Dell, and they went out and they got him. So another wide receiver they got later on in the draft, I think it was like the 6th round, was Xavier Hutchinson. Nice big body wide receiver. I actually had him quite high in my rankings coming into the NFL draft. I'm surprised that he fell so far down. So I do like Xavier Hutchinson in this offense. And Noah Brown, another wide receiver that we have to look at. He came over from the Dallas Cowboys, and he was actually able to be pretty productive. So I'm excited about him and what he can do as well on this offense. They've got 6 wide receivers that's serviceable and good for CJ Stroud to really develop and to be a good quarterback. At tight end, they ended up getting Dalton Schultz over from the Dallas Cowboys as well. Good fantasy stud at tight end. I do like Brevin Jordan as well as a backup tight end for this offense. CJ Stroud's going to be the guy. They drafted him number 2 overall. Davis Mills doesn't have a chance. It is what it is. At the running back position, I'm excited about Damon Pierce and his growth and what he can do. He's a very, very scary runner. I mean, he's going to run you over. He's a hard-nosed type of running back, and I like those type of running backs. They ended up signing Devin Singletary over from Buffalo to kind of give him a spell and some third down roles as well. But I think overall the Houston Texans and the AFC South's in good hands. I think they're young, got some youth, and they're going to be good. As always, thank you for watching the video as we continue to pop out weekly videos to help you best prepare for your fantasy football leagues and ultimately win a championship. I can't wait to see you guys on the next video. We'll see you guys next time.